everybody. This is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do the general reading for February 2020 for the sign of Taurus. Thank you all for coming out and visiting with me. I really do appreciate it. I did already meditate on your energies. Oops. And I did shuffle the deck. So, we'll get started. If you enjoy the reading, I hope you do. If you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe. Write me a comment. I'd appreciate it. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Let's see what we got. Bottom of the deck, you got your Two of Cups. All right. So that's the all-encompassing energy of the reading. Now, I don't know. This could be a romantic Two of Cups. It could be a partner in a business. It could be just a really close friend. It doesn't have to be romantic. All right. Okay, we got King of Pentacles. Once I get them all out, then we'll talk on them. All right. Knight of Wands. Oh, two. Knight of Swords. Six of Cups. The Hermit. And Death. Okay. Let's see, we've got the King of Pentacles. And he's like, this could be your energy. It's very possible this could be your energy. If you're feeling very, very aware of the necessity of doing hard work to be able to enjoy the benefits that it brings you. So he's all about, he knows he's running his kingdom and he knows that he's going to have to work hard to be able to enjoy those benefits. And now we have the Knight of Wands right after him. And this guy's like, he's all about movement and action and creativity. And then right with him is the Knight of Swords. Now these guys are messengers, all right? So this guy's bringing messages of action and movement, and this guy's bringing messages of truth and intellect. So possibly, are you getting into something? Are you getting involved in something? Some kind of business, or is it your job that you're like working on something like this where you're getting the feedback from two different opposite ends of the situation. Then the Six of Cups came up, and now this could be reunions, old friends, or family reunions or whatever. Or it could also be that you're just thinking about when you were young. And if you're very young, you could be thinking about when you're going to get old. But then we got the Hermit. And he's going within, so maybe you're taking a minute and you're saying, okay, let's take a minute about what's going on here. And you're shining some light on the situation. So if you're shining light on the Six of Cups, is it because you want to see something that was in the past and you're seeing if it'll work out again, whatever it might have been? Because then the Death card comes up, and this is just like a transformation. So you're transforming into a whole different, a very different perspective, I guess. Let's see what we could find out for these guys. And I said, then the King of Pentacles, I mean, that's most likely it's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, the Five of Swords. All right, now that is winning at all costs. So you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you get a victory out of it. What else do you got for Taurus for me? What else does Taurus need to know? What else does Taurus need to know? Oops. All right. Oh, the Hermit again. All right, I guess you're still going within. Maybe you don't feel so good about winning at all costs. Because you have to think about it a little more. Maybe it's not something that maybe you don't feel really good about that. That's like, these guys had to throw in their swords because you had to win them. No, I'm just thinking in maybe whatever situation with this. Maybe you didn't like the way you were kind of... You know what it actually makes me think of? I don't know if you ever saw... Well, I'm sure you did, but maybe not. The Woman in Red with Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, was it? And his job was to buy things that were going to fall anyway. Like he was going to buy whatever that guy's company was, and he was just going to get rid of all the people, demolish the building, and that's it. But then, she talks him out of feeling that way. So I feel like that's how you feel. You don't want to be that. You would rather save it than destroy it and call it your own. You know what I mean? Like, I really think you don't want to win at all costs. You want to save whatever this is. Okay, let's see what else. Taurus, February 2020. Can you tell me about Taurus, February 2020? All right, the Death card again. Wow. All right. Now you had the transformation here. And apparently, after you went within again, you had another transformation. So maybe your mind is just going. You want to do this, and you want to make... You want to do something. I feel like you want to create something. Like, this Knight of Wands is all about creation and, action. It's a real fiery energy. And then you got the Knight of Swords, and that's like a whole message of, mental and intellectual. And I feel like, you finish this one with that transformation. Then you're like, okay, I won, I got it, but then you went inside and said, I didn't want to do that. That didn't make me feel good at all. So you had to do another transformation because you don't like that became. Let's see what else we got for Taurus. Devils. Stop. Sorry, my dog. Five of Cups. All right, now this is, you're feeling like you lost something. Three cups are down, but you still have two. And I think it's a matter of looking at what you still have. So maybe when you were winning at all costs, you decided to invest something somewhere else, give something back. And I think this is where you need to look at it and say, I still have two, I'll go refill my cups. I'll go refill them. Let's see. That is so interesting. Come on. What else you got? Ooh, Ten of Swords. All right. Now I'm feeling, it's an ending to a cycle. All endings are in 10. Looks painful. It's like a big ouch. But I'm wondering if when you did this new transformation again, it went too far and you transformed too much. And so you ended up causing yourself a little bit of discomfort. Like, I don't know what kind of this is. It's some kind of creative business endeavor or something. I mean, I don't know if this was, you know, it could be anything. I mean, either your partners didn't want to invest or even the bank didn't want to give you the loan. Like, anything could have happened in that where whatever this going within and transforming made you do, not made you do, but kind of set off like a domino effect that put this painful end to this cycle. All right, let me see if I can get more cards. Oops. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus for February 2020? What else do you have for Taurus? Oops. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Okay, let's see. All right. Now, this energy is, she enjoys the fruits of her labor, basically. She's really generous with herself. She's generous with other people. And she knows that hard work will bring, you know, hard work will bring financial security. All right. So I'm thinking after this defeat here, either you encompass this because you have the King of Pentacles here and then the Queen of Pentacles here. And then the Six of Swords. And now this six is like, you're moving away from rough waters. You're moving out of that. You're moving out of that. So I think that you, oh, maybe you encompassed the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You know that you're going to have to do hard work and there are going to be backlashes. There's sometimes things are not going to work out exactly the way you'd like it to, but you could always recover because you could always get 3 more cups, you know? And so I think you're going to move away from those rough waters, whatever that might be. I mean, it could be a physical move, but I think it's more like a mental, because you need to move away from it and be able to see what else is going on. And then we got another Knight of Wands. And here's that fiery, creative energy coming out at you again. So it's not giving up. You're going to just keep sticking to it. It's not going to be perfect all the way. It's not like, but these two energies, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, they know that. Hard work is going to have to happen. And that's what you had 2 of Cups, right? So maybe that's what they are, as far as like a bond. I don't know if they're a romantic relationship. I mean, King and Queen together. That kind of seems like they would be together, but it might just be, you know, like I said, partners, business people. All right, the Page of Swords and the 2 of Wands came out. Now the Page of Swords, this is like a very young feeling of like almost like planting seeds of something to create in like a very cranial type of situation. Intellect and justice and that kind. And he's out here with, and and the 2 of Wands, this is where you get to have, you have the 2 choices, and you get to Make your choices. And see what you're going to do with it. So yeah, I think so. You had that energy. You got the insight from the messengers of the wands and the swords. You had some thinking back in the past or reunions. Maybe these are people that you met up with or somebody you met up with that gave you the idea in the first place. Went within, had a transition, won at all costs, but then you had another going within and transitioning again. I think you really didn't, maybe it was just more tearing down than building up. That's exactly what that feels like. And then when it went through, your cups were spilled, and then you got the defeat, the betrayal. But then the Queen of Pentacles energy came out, and she motivated you, or you motivated you, to just pick up your swords and mentally and just move on, because you know it's going to have to happen. You can't have everything perfect all the time, because then you got the creativity, and then you got Page of Swords, which is a new start, and the Two of Wands is having a choice. All right, that's pretty interesting. I like the way that turned out. I'm going to read an abundance card real quick before my battery dies. This is I like this for you. I like this a lot. All right. Oh, okay. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you are in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with the release these self-doubts. Very good. That fits with this, right? Okay, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but that was cool. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you have a wonderful February, and I will be checking back in with you in March, okay? Bye.